Hi, I'm Dave. From Toronto, Canada. I'm born Jewish. So I'm not really. I'm sort of an auxiliary member of the group, and I just wanted to say how flattered and happy I am, and I'm sure many other Jewish people that there are people who want to join us. Family is originally from the Middle East, which is no theological difference at all. It's just a cultural thing, that's all. So we're a minority in a minority. And we came to Canada when I was 5.5 years old. And I've tried different groups in Judaism, like Reform briefly and Conservative briefly. And now I'm sort of Orthodox, and I also go to a Sephardic synagogue. I would say just read as much as you can. I mean, obviously you got to, in your spare time, and meet different people and expose yourself to various. There are a lot of different ideas in Judaism. I would say the ones that are consistent with the Torah and with the rest of the Jewish Bible, that's what you should go with. And use your judgment, critical judgment. And if people tell you stuff like, we don't question this or that, it's probably wrong. There's only a few things that Judaism doesn't question, like we don't really question the existence of God, but apart from that, and the nature of God. But apart from that, it's really, there's some leeway to discuss and learn. I think the thing in Judaism is God expects things out of us, and there is reward and punishment, but there's also mercy. Like God is so merciful, even if we mess up, that we get another chance, but we have to be genuine about it, obviously. So it's really responsibility and action, of course. And it's not enough to believe. One has to show love and be kind and do good things. And but we have to do most of the work. We do have a concept of grace, but we call it chen or chen in Hebrew, but it's basically you and I have to do the heavy lifting. Then God will help us. It's not a free lunch. We don't just believe and then Hashem will pull me through. It doesn't work like that. The thing is, a lot of people don't realize, whether they're Jews or they're just exploring Judaism, basically the Bible, the Jewish Bible, the Tanakh, and especially the 5 books of Moses, the Torah, it's not it doesn't have an ideological thing. It just is. It's not a Reform book. It's not an Orthodox book. It's just, this is what it is. And even if a person, you could say that if a person doesn't believe that God gave Moses the 5 books of the Torah on Mount Sinai, they can still be a good person and they can still follow Judaism. It just makes it harder, that's all. But on the other end of the scale, when you get people, they proceed from saying, okay, we believe the 5 books of Moses were given by God. And then after that, then everything, they try and sanctify everything, not even beyond the Tanakh. That's also can be a mistake.
It sounds like you have a good, solid relationship with our Creator. And I think that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to develop our relationship with the God of Israel. Now that we've left belief in Jesus and belief in Him being the Messiah, we are aligning ourselves with the Jewish people. And so this interview really helps us, David. And thank you so much for your time with us and for being in our group and for sharing. And we love you, and keep posting and keep helping us.
I just wanted to add, there's a little video on YouTube called Hashem Loves Me. Now, I'm not a Breslov Hasid by a long shot, but it explains a lot of what Judaism feels about the Creator's love for humanity.
Thank you so much, David.
Most welcome.